Hi everyone, just wanted to give my thoughts on the Lake District and Lake Windermere in general, walking around that. It's lovely, it really is. This video that's on kept getting copyrighted for some music in a shop. For some reason I just can't seem to edit it out, so I'm just talking over this video. This was before the last one that I put on where it stopped raining. Lake Windermere itself is just about as scenic as you can get. The boats seem pretty hectic for getting on. There's a lot of people there. I would imagine this is much better out of the 6 weeks holidays. I don't know if they run all year round. Well, maybe not all year round, but maybe into September they will. That could be worth checking out. There's loads to do in Windermere. I mentioned in one video, there's probably more bars than in Newcastle. There is restaurants, loads of them. The whole place is guest houses and B&Bs. A lot of the B&Bs there call themselves hotels. The one I stayed in was I would call it a B&B, but they say it's a hotel. The breakfast was lovely. I got breakfast in with it. Had like this breakfast bagel thing, like pastry stuff. That was nice. I had them for the 2 mornings that I was there. But yeah, that wasn't booked by me. My mum booked it, and it turned out that it was the most romantic hotel in in the UK. So I bet they probably don't get many single blokes booking into that place. So yeah, I'm just glad I found that out like me last night instead of when I got there, and I didn't notice the sign, luckily. But yeah, you can tell like the rooms and stuff. So, but the hotel was lovely. With the weather, I ended up watching like 2 seasons of The Big Bang Theory as well. But Kendal would have probably been a lot nicer if it wasn't for the weather, as would have Ambleside, even though Ambleside was really small, like smaller than Chesley Street, which is Gateshead's bigger than Chesley Street, so Chesley Street is like the closest village, I suppose, so a town that I can describe that to, like historic kind of town. Windermere itself, though, lovely place. I would go back, and I would go back for 2 nights. I wouldn't go back for more than that, depending on who you're with, and if you like hiking, and if you like boating. You know, you could probably spend a full week there and have an excellent week. If you're not too much into that, there isn't really anything for you to do. There's one indoor attraction, which is obviously Beatrix Potter, Peter Rabbit thing. But I don't know how long that lasts. I don't know how long you would be in there for. There's a lot of shops, like novelty gift shops as well. I didn't go in any restaurants. I didn't really fancy going in any of the restaurants, to be honest. I went in a few of the bars on my first night. They were nice. The beer is about priced as what you would expect it to be, around about £6. I went in one bar called Churchill's. I think it was £5 odd. And then I went in an arts bar, and that was £6 odd. What else? Price-wise, you pay for what you get with your guest houses and stuff. If you book out of season, you'll get it a lot cheaper. Me and a friend went there a few years ago. The room was like £70 a night, whereas this room was like a lot more. I got it cheaper because, like I said, my parents booked it for us, and they're like gold members on hotels or whatever it is. So I never really go anywhere. So I would definitely shop around. Everywhere's very close to the lake in Windermere, though. There's not really, you're not really far away. I was like 3 minutes walk away from there. I would have liked to have went to Barrow-in-Furness. That was 50 minutes away. I think it was 25 mile. It's a lot of country roads and back lane roads, so it takes a lot longer to get to places around there. But Barrow-in-Furness would have been a lovely place. Should I go back to that area, I might stay there. Ulverston was also another place. There's bigger places around there, but I spoke to a few people there, and it is kind of dependent on the weather, and it does rain a lot in the lakes. But I would highly recommend the Lake District. It's a beautiful place. The drive there alone is worth it. I got stuck in a major traffic jam coming home today. But it was kind of in the countryside, doesn't really bother us. So still didn't take us that much longer to get on. I think it was about 45 minutes. It wasn't the worst traffic jam, to be honest. But home now. That series is done, and I'll think about which videos I would like to put on next. To be honest, I would like to put a Newcastle video on next. May go to Newcastle this weekend or through the week. I did have loads of Newcastle videos on. Unfortunately, I deleted all my videos, like I mentioned in the Woods video, when I was dealing with other stuff. So can't believe I'm starting again. But I enjoy doing it. So back to showing off the northeast, I think. Right. Thank you very much. Laters.